A long time ago, in a kingdom, there lived a young man named James, and he had a difficult life. He would go out every day to seek for work, earn some money, and then come home to cook, eat, and sleep. One day, after searching for work without any success, he was walking home feeling disappointed. Just then, he heard a voice from behind asking him, "Can I find any laborer here?" He turned around and saw an old man standing there with 3 full bags. The young man replied, "Yes, I can do the work." The old man said, "I need to go the next village, which is a little distance from here. I can carry 2 bags myself, but the 3rd one is too heavy for me. Can you carry this one? I will offer you 3 gold coins for it." The young man agreed and picked up 1 bag. As soon as he did, he realized how heavy it was and said, "This bag feels very heavy." The old man whispered and said, "Yes, it is, because it contains bronze coins." Despite the heavy load, the young man picked up the bag and started walking with the old man. While they walked, he noticed that the old man was keeping an eye on him. This led the young man to think, "The old man perhaps thinks I might run away with the bag. However, I don't believe in dishonesty or theft. I am not going to betray his trust over some coins. I am only interested in earning my wage with honesty." While walking, a river came ahead. Young man immediately went through water to cross the river, but old man remained standing on the edge of river. Old man said, "I am too old. I cannot manage to carry 2 bags through the river. If I try, I might drown in this river. Can you carry 1 more bag with you? Don't worry about the wage. I will offer you 2 more gold coins." Young man agreed and went to pick up another bag from the old man. Old man hesitated and said, "But promise you won't run away with these bags." The young man asked, "Why would I run away?" The old man replied in response, "Whom can we trust these days? There are silver coins in this bag." The young man replied, "Do I seem like a thief or an unfaithful person to you? Don't worry. I am not someone who cheats or escapes out of greed. Give me the bag. Let me carry it." Saying this, young man picked up 2nd bag and crossed the river. Even silver coins could not prevent him from his honesty. After walking for a while, they reached a hill. The young man began to slowly climb up the hill, but the old man halted at the base of the hill. Seeing this, the young man called him out, "Come." The old man replied, "I am too old. I am having trouble walking. I can't walk properly. It is difficult to climb up this hill with the bag." The young man said, "Okay, then give me that bag as well. Let me carry it for you." The old man hesitated and said, "But there are gold coins in this bag. What if you run away with them? I am old man. I cannot even run after you. What would I do?" The young man raised his voice slightly and replied, "Oh, please. I have already told you I am not that kind of person. I work as a laborer because I value honesty and integrity. I used to be a bookkeeper for a moneylender. He influenced me to cheat people by making false accounts, but I refused and at last had to quit my job." The old man was still uncertain and said, "I don't know whether you are telling the truth or not. Anyways, come and pick up this bag as well of gold coins. I will follow you at my own pace. You can walk ahead and then wait for me on the other side of the way." The young man picked up the bag and continued to walk on his way, leaving the old man behind. As he walked, he thought, "If I run away with these all 3 bags, the old man will not be able to catch me I will become rich forever. Then he thought, this old man is too old. What he will do of so much money? He doesn't have left much life. However, I am young. If I have this money, I will be wealthy enough. Then I could marry a gorgeous woman, and my life would be much more easier. In addition to the money, I will also have respect, luxury, and comfort. Tempted by greed, he decided to run away with the all 3 bags. He began to run eagerly and breathlessly with the 3 bags. After running for some time, eventually he reached his home and opened the bags, but he was stunned to see that there were no gold or silver coins in the bag, but it stuffed small stones. He wondered why old man lied to him, why he needed to do such drama. As he unzipped the bag, the young man observed a piece of paper. He picked it up and started to read. The message written on the paper was, I am the king of this kingdom. I have no heir, and I am growing old, so I have been searching for an honest person to adopt as my child and successor. If you had not run away, you could have been that person. Reading this, the young man was heartbroken and devastated, feeling overwhelmed by regret and remorse. All his life, he had been honest. He did not intend to betray the old man. If he had ignored the fleeting thoughts of his mind, he could have been the successor of the king today. But a momentary lapse into those thoughts led him to make a decision that betrayed his values and cost him an opportunity which he will never have again. The story of the young man and the old man represents the power of thoughts and the profound impact of our thoughts on our life. It understandably shows us how our thoughts can shape our destiny. In this story, the young man, who was an honest person, let harmful thoughts take over his mind and did something that was against his principles. A sudden shift of thought came to his mind that he ran away with the wealth. The old man wouldn't be able to run or chase after him. It would have been better if he had stopped his false thoughts coming in his mind. But he continued to think that running away with the money would make him wealthy. His life would be very comfortable. He would marry a gorgeous girl and live a happy lifestyle. The chain of thoughts continued further, and ultimately greed took over his mind, which caused him to run away with all the 3 bags. This shows how instantly a negative thought can change our life. It is a reminder of how crucial it is to always be aware of what we are thinking. Our thoughts turn into words. Our words turn into actions. Our actions becomes habits, and our habits decides our destiny. My advice: to avoid falling into negative thinking, it is important to keep check on our thoughts and think positively. By mindful of our thoughts and aiming to think positively, we can guide our lives in a better direction. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the story, please like and subscribe to my channel, Storytime with Anita, for more stories like this.